You know what? I'll talk today later about a little map of what's happening. But you know, this actually, as we are more asleep, less asleep, and mindfulness is just a way to get in there, to try to explore what's happening. Explore mindfulness is just a entry level to get into the game, to be aware of what's happening, start to be interested in who is who and the different parts, and if we go deep with that, it will help us. There's some process of purification where actually one can feel more pleasure and more love, but it's a kind of a deeper, it's a more a different thing. So these things like love, the word love, or the word truth, or let's say just love, it depends on the level of being of the person, the level of their evolution. It can mean just bodily, you know, eroticism, or this romantic, emotional stuff, or attraction stuff, or can be this feeling of belonging or closeness. It's all seen as in this paradigm, these are states, they are like emotions. They are something that come and go. The more we, let's say, do this work seriously, the more we kind of discover there's a deeper, basically our, where we get the pleasure changes by itself. I'm not trying to force myself to renounce it. Basically, actually, if you were to be really, let's say, if I give you some powerful psychedelic that will kind of be a shortcut, cheating. So we'll take all the Tiffany out and the ego and all of that out, and the past and future and all that. It will be just the being, just you, the self, and it will be very enjoyable. You have no thoughts, but the color is vibrant. The feeling of being is totally fulfilling and satisfying. And the feeling of feeling some kind of love or peace towards, for no reason, from within, from without. Then you can actually see that, oh, the ocean is alive, the trees are alive, that is a being. Oh my God, fuck. Whoa, they are alive. I'm alive. It's all God. You know, it goes into some kind of really juicy, pleasurable things that are higher, finer, and they have much less sense of lack. In the setting you are talking about, that you are doing, there is an inbuilt sense of lack. Something is missing and something is not quite right. And there is this fear of death that is suppressed, fear of disappearing. Even if you say, I don't feel it, trust me, it's there. That it's like a pesky eating on us, this, and the present is boring. And so usually people go out and partying and all of that. I mean, and also this hedonistic, so to say, it comes to escape the feeling of dissatisfactoriness of being. And then it needs more stimulation, and then you have to pay for it, and you know. So this path is not a path to renounce. It's more like to awaken the true you, and then actually you'll have much deeper pleasure and much deeper love. The deep, I mean, now this is gets very esoteric, Tiffany, and you know, but you know, as I said last time, I'm not just doing psychology, self-help. The deepest pleasure, you know, is the pleasure of the realization of God, basically. Not as an old guy with a beard and a comb in the pocket that is a Jewish guy. No, No. From one angle, the love that you feel love towards somebody, or love, that love that we have, that is the God. Anyway, so, but somehow these are in the normal sleep state, these are like philosophical, this is esoteric. It's like, yeah, well, this sounds good, but past, future, this in the body, I don't even know what's happening. Present is boring. The more happiness and fulfillment and enjoyment is when we discover the source of it, basically. Part of this work, or this mindfulness, or this awareness, or presence, self-remembering, all of this, we are at the beginning here in this group, but this is meant to help us discover the source of peace, the source of happiness, causeless happiness, the source of love, and to know what that is, and what's the relationship between the so-called me and I and this stuff. So it's getting pretty deep down the rabbit hole. And basically, it's like some people, they have this bug. It's like a bug, like in the Matrix, in Neo. Neo, remember, he had this, he felt that, yeah, he was there, he was figuring out, enjoying life, but he felt intuitively something was not quite right. Yeah, so some of us, we have this thing, this magnetic center, seeking, feeling this is not quite it, just the physical and the material. And so this kind of group that I'm doing is more like to pretend to be a psychotherapist and help people a little bit, but then to some people who have that bug from Neo, they will recognize the teaching here, which is not my teaching, that it's like, whoa, this is interesting stuff, So I'm trying to discover those people with that bug, and then if they are interested, to feed that bug, so that bug grows and has more juice. It has to have emotional juice to start to be important. Like, whoa, this is important, man. I've been chasing shit all my life, and this in hedonism, and it's still fine to keep doing it, but is this really satisfying? It's crazy, all these people and cacao, friends. I met some friends that I knew, and some other people didn't know, and women. Like, yeah, yes. I don't want to be a monk. I already made this choice when I was younger. I thought to be a monk. I'm not going to be a monk this time. I think I have been a monk. So, but how to yeah, I mean, that's the path to combine. The more aware you are, the more clear the head is, the more receptive one is to God, which comes in the form of love, beauty, knowledge, people, a smile. So the more mindful you are, actually, initially it feels like a chore. It feels like, fuck, man, how long is it going to be? Fuck. We are not used to it. It's like, oh, God. It's like, because it's like a wrench in the wheel of the sleep, of mechanicality. But sooner or later, if one is interested, basically, I'm now, if I don't meditate in the morning, it feels like I don't like it, because I love it, so it will change. It feels like pleasurable, and yeah, you become more receptive, more sensitive, more you're more nourished by reality. That's a part of the state of spiritual sleep, is that it's almost, we are immersed in the divine, but we don't see it, and we think that is no divine, just bunch of trees and me and you and the motherfuckers on TV. So, and then it's like it doesn't feel good, and then everybody doesn't feel good, but they are not honest with themselves and trying to feel better on top of not feeling good. But this not feeling good is because we are in a certain state of consciousness where we have many filters and veils which veil the pleasure. Sometimes it is necessary to sometimes it is necessary to develop, cultivate one-pointedness of mind, discipline, focus, but to serve this deeper, not to become boring and dry and all of that, but in order to go deeper, to get the goodies,